Hello everyone and welcome to my new video on Cardano price analysis and technical details, especially a prediction for December 2023. We're looking forward to discovering what's happening on the markets from the overall standpoint, including the language of the market. By the way, make sure to follow me on my main YouTube channel where we have live trading, bot trading, day trading, all sorts of situations and videos out there which could be beneficial for your trading journey. On top of that, for those of you that are interested, we have our AI bot trading participation way. You can join us, no prior fee, only commission from the profits achieved. Commission is paid by you. The trading is outsourced. So we have our one-on-one coaching as well for those of you that would like to become traders and get educated on the topic. I'm going to talk about both at the end. So let's see what's happening with Cardano. It has not been taking the spotlight only for about 48 hours during this whole rally of November 2023. It has not been dominating the market more than 48 hours, which obviously it is not something that I would under-consider or misconsider as a strength, yet I would define the fact that the competition is very high between the altcoins. And right now everyone is with Solana because of the high volatility and great percentages and returns this cryptocurrency has printed, which means that at the moment Cardano sitting on 17% for the past 7 days. It is definitely something I would not underestimate. At the same time, the cryptocurrency has extremely strong fundamentals. So it's one of those cryptos that you don't only look at the price action and trying to hope based on the price action, which would be the only detail that will get yourself closer and closer to accepting the crypto, but most likely it is a cryptocurrency offering much more behind the price. So let's get into the charts and see what's happening on the daily candlesticks. This is the current situation that we're actually dealing with at the moment. I'm gonna put it out like this, get things a little bigger in order to understand the fact that there is a very strong supply zone. The supply zone is there, our demand zone is right there. There is a golden pocket over there in the retracement way. There's an extremely strong resistance trending line right there. There's two horizontal key point levels over there. So there's a couple of things that needs to be addressed for the predictions of December 2023 in order to get closer to the reality. So number one is our demand has been holding extremely well and determining the push towards the resistance line of the whole market environment. This was a resistance line that was respected for 521 days. So when you break out of such powerful trending line of resistance, you are gaining a lot of spotlight track momentum in volume from the buyers, especially the ones that are speculating. And on top of that, let me tell you something. We have been breaking out in a market condition that was positive overall speaking. So it wasn't just Cardano that was benefiting from some external news or milestones achieved, trying to break out. You have BTC bearish and basically punishing that way. No. The whole picture was bullish around the market, which is why we have been able to dominate the whole space so easily. For Cardano, there's been no significant bearish reaction across the board at any level, unfortunately, for the ones that have been shorting the market during this stage. Now we are dealing with a golden pocket, retracement level, a rejection. It is a 40 cents top. It is not going to be easy to break out of that, having in mind that just slightly above us there is our very major supply zone. In this case scenario, where you have two indicators close to each other, their force of resistance is gaining, meanwhile the confidence for the people to take a risk at a close position towards resistance is decreased, and they're not gonna do it, especially the big guys with the trading. Professional traders, we don't do this. We don't long close to resistances in a hope of a possible breakout. We long close to supports and we're riding basically our position till the breakout, or we are sort of a way exiting at a time it's needed before a rejection would appear. Now, this is the current picture that we need to deal with. You have your mixture of resistances in between 10% from the 40 cents price section up to 45 cents. That's struggle, guys. that struggle, and at the end of the day you will have to transform one of these 2 points that are key levels into your major support in order to get some traction and momentum towards 57 and 65 cents, which, if we continue with the rally, are going to be decent targets. Now, continuation of the rally is going to happen based on how do we behave when we retrace. That's what is going to dictate, not the move from, not the move we're into right now in order to expect basically directly without retracing to push very hard and be healthy at the end of the day in a market continuation for months and months to come in that direction. It is a little different because if you look, we have pushed from here to the top without retracing. And the whole picture did not ended that well, 31% downwards. On top of that, from the top you came exactly back to the original level, 51%, which is what happens usually. If you push basically in a market situation like this without doing it like this, retesting previous highs and breaking above, meanwhile creating a pattern of a stairs. I mean, this is the organic and natural way for the markets to take liquidity and construct slowly and steadily. Meanwhile, these ones are most likely ending at the place from where they started. That's a cascade effect, and the mountain pattern has its left side, but its right side as well of the mountain, which is as sharp downwards in terms of declining, like the way we have been pumping. So I don't like that, which is why I'm concerned basically this movement without retracing, finding support. I'm not saying retracement must happen from here, but what do I say? That we must retrace, find support and break above, retest the top, right? So 2 retracements are still needed. After 2 retracements plus a price action, indicators, conjunction, and all the other knowledge that we all have around the markets, is going to confirm continuation. That will be the time basically I can talk about 57.65 cents from the price action standwise, from the technical representation standpoint. Of course, you can get some amazing news around Cardano, which will then push 100% in 24 hours. This is always on the table, just like some bad news. I mean, things like that we don't really talk about because they are extreme exceptions, and they can always appear without us having to put any form of measure and thoughts on them. We only have to protect ourselves in a realistic way against the possible negative outcomes of such. So that's something that needs to be kept in mind. Like, a lot of the people trade without stop losses, and a lot of the people think they can make profits like that. It is, but you need to keep in mind the fact that if you're going on leverage without a stop loss, it is sufficient only once for the market to take a dip of 40 to 50% because of certain hacks or bad news or anything that would determine the crypto space to collapse. And then your whole portfolio is gone, or the whole size you dedicated is gone, right? So it doesn't need to happen every other month. It's sufficient if you build your portfolio for 5 years like that, and then it happens and you got basically shot. This is a big problem. Of course, it is a problem to deal with stop losses as well that are wrong, which can easily kill you from making money and profits. That's right as well. All sorts of retracements that are taking you out. Instead of just riding through those retracements and pushing higher and still holding your positions, which is something people usually do without a stop losses, they're riding their positions on very, very low X leverages. Now, this is the current situation, folks, for Cardano. These are the numbers we need to be careful and deal with. This is our discussion for December 2023. For those of you that are looking for education and believe it's important to be educated in life, including the skills and knowledge that have to be adjusted towards trading, make sure to check out my one-on-one coaching directly with me, where I'll take you by hand and teach you how to trade in a private coaching, private sessions, intensively and comprehensively, which is the only way possible. By the way, if you want to do this business part-time or full-time, you might be beginner, intermediate, or advanced, this is working for all of you guys. And reach out to me for a free conversation. I can explain you more how does it work in 15 minutes. A lot of the things are explained on our page as well, and we're ready to get into the business straight away. As well, for those of you that enjoy the trading side, we have our AI bot trading, which is working without any prior fees from you, only commission from the profits achieved every 7 days. The trading is outsourced. We're doing it with our functionalities of ChatGPT bot, and the API trading can be connected to a lot of the exchanges out there. So it's simple, right? Very simple. Contact me, complete a form, all the links in the description area and comments area for everything. Have a good time, enjoy, and we talk to you soon.